slut, this is what I have for you. It is perfect hooker brow. Girl, you're gonna be a glorified hoochie mama with these hooker brows. Join me at my mirror, shall we? You'll notice that I did a little bit of contour. This is kind of a hooker, drag queen, eyebrow realness, real life, forever realness. I'm inspired actually by the hooker shoes by Alaska Thunderfuck and Miss Amy Vodka House. I'm very, very lucky to be doing this right now. So when you're a hooker, you have to deal with pimps, you have to deal with like all those other crackheads on the street. And I'm sure you're getting your ass kicked a couple times. Like maybe your hair pulled, maybe punched. In order to camouflage these things, you need to put a shit ton of blush on your face because it'll blend in with the red marks you already have and the bruising and the scars to your soul that will never go away. So like it doesn't even need to look like your skin tone at all. Because, you know, you can just say that, oh, it's makeup, it's fine. I didn't get punched last night and thrown down the steps by my pimp. It's just makeup, it's fine, okay. I did some drag lips. As you can see, I went a little bit over my natural lip line. I personally am not okay with like my upper lip being like on my cheek. Has to be a black liner. Boutique, and the number is 714000. Probably make it as dark as you possibly can, like just when you're lining it, because when you're walking the streets at night, your lips are really gonna pop. Oh, once you have it nice and dark, you're gonna wanna put on a very, very light pink. It's almost the color of a bruise. Which will leave you with a purpley, black, kind of dark, sadness, daddy issues kind of lip color. This is the best I could do for hooker realness, but sometimes when you've got your panties in a bunch and you're running from the cops, you don't have time to fucking sharpen your eyebrow pencil. And sometimes you just need to put it on the way it is. It's survival mode. You just want to, like, okay, so the point of hooker realness is like, you're not too soft. You know, you can't be pretty. Like, you have to look like hard, because if you don't, bitches get taken advantage of. Shit happens. I'm not taking any shit from no bastard out there who thinks that he's gonna fuck me and not pay me. So you want a nice, thick base. Loves a nice thick base, and you want them to be close to each other, because if they're not, everything is wrong. Your life is wrong. I mean, obviously your life is wrong because, you know, you had the meth habit and then your parents threw you out on the street because you had a black baby, and here you are on the street. This black may symbolize a lot of things. Maybe your black baby, maybe your black heart, maybe the black tar heroin that you did last night. And if they're even, they're even. If they're not, it's really not a big deal because you did them, oh fuck, in the backseat of a 50-year-old man's car. Which is why you have to start it thick, because as it wears off during the day, like you still have like little pieces of it left. Because you're gonna be sweating, you're gonna get your face rammed up against stuff when you're like doing crazy sex shit. You want it to be kind of pointy. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, still a little pointy. Just one motion down. All right, if you're like me, if I were a hooker, I would spruce it up. Maybe change my costume, switch up the makeup, you know, keep it real. Keep it like a fairy tale, make it good for them, you know, that's the point, customer service. What you can do, since you obviously drew your eyebrows on, you want them to look as real as possible. But they might not be like, oh my God, your eyebrows are not like the hair eyebrows. They're like drawn on and fantastic. You can change them for every John. Say you have like a more like white trash gangsta John. You know how they do like the eyebrow, they shave like the little piece? Like you can recreate that like right on the tip of your brow. It also kind of looks like scarring from like maybe a head injury from when, you know, you got pistol whipped. Or maybe you're having a bad day. You just feel like you're not really in the mood for any of this anymore. Day in, day out, just taking a pounding. You're over it. You don't want anybody to come to you. You don't want to work. You don't want to be a working girl. You can make them feel sorry for you and also make them unattracted to you at the same time. This eyebrow, this thickness, also doubles as a start to a black eye. So you just continue to rub. I'm gonna bring it down too because it's normally where you bruise. You can use this white lipstick. Put a bunch of it under your eye. That also gives it like a wet surface to rub the rest of it around. Just a happy little black eye. So you want to keep this like heading up in this direction. Perfect. So then you want to powder it because that makes it look a little more bruise-like. You don't want what's going on here, and I'll tell you what's going on here, is it's looking a little like I have a mask on. I ain't going to no masquerade ball. Ain't no hooker gonna be at a masquerade ball. You just want a little bit of blood. You don't want a lot. You know, maybe you snorted too much ecstasy, you snorted too much coke, you know, make yourself feel better from the bruise, and that's why your eyes are all like bloody and bloodshot too. Bottom bitch is busy. And not only are you bleeding from your eye from the intense beating you took earlier from your pimp, you're pretty cracked out at the moment too. So you wanna have like the red under your eye to let people know like, hey, I'm off work tonight, taking a night off. Sit down, have a drink, have a smoke. Freaking think about what tomorrow's gonna bring. Maybe you'll go to school to be a painter. I'm starting to feel a little guilty, starting to feel like shit about myself. What is wrong with me? Where's my dad? Why won't my mom return my phone calls? I want meth. Jesus Christ, where's meth? I need meth. And you're down by the river and you don't know how you got there, and yeah, paint a picture of that bitch. So thank you for joining me for this episode of Eyebrow Realness, Hooker Realness. I hate my life. Where's my daddy? I must be getting my hooker shoes on.